And I just wonder why I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy. Cufflinks on my wrist, I can't act surprised. When the shovels hit dirt in the earth, did they start to cry?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Nemesis Gaming League. We are here for our Week 2 Saturday Night Rocket League, and we've got a couple of matches. Unfortunately, not as many matches as we were hoping, but, as there was a little bit of problems in the novice league, but that's okay because what we got tonight is a prospect match and a rival match. In the prospect league, we got Rooks versus Velocity, and in the rival match, which is our 9:30 match, we've got Chiefs versus the Galaxy. Your boy Psychonautic is here on the first match to bring you some play-by-play action. I'm joined by a person who doesn't need an introduction, a person who's been putting in work since day one in Nemesis League. Your boy Chipmunk Monster. How you doing, dude?
That's a sick introduction. Thank you for that.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, no, I'm just here for a good matchup tonight. Prospect League, Rooks and Velocity. They're both 1-2, so they're looking to make their statement, come 2-2, even, and move forward in the season.
And I think it's gonna be one for the ages. Both of the like you said, both of these dudes teams coming in 1-2. So this is gonna be kind of a deciding um match for both of these teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think these two teams, they're really gonna need to step up in this match, and I hope they do because I want to see a good matchup. Game 5, hopefully.
And I'm looking at these rosters, and I'm gonna ask if you know anything about these rosters on Rooks. It looks like we've got Bmar 99, X Krager 32X, Major Tyler 04, and Get Some Dis. And then on Velocity, they're rocking the Game Captain 405, Muffin Man 02, Drizzard, who's a name that most of us recognize, and rounding out the roster is Cottony, which is also a familiar name. What can you tell us about any of these players, Chip?
I mean, obviously Drizzard and I think Muffin Mateo are both. Is that Muffin Mateo or is that a different person?
No, Muffin Mateo is like
Oh
rival
yeah, that's true.
pushing
That's true. That's true.
Titan. Yeah, it's Muffin Mano too. I think he's new to the league. I don't recognize the name.
Yeah. Obviously Drizzard and Cottony have been around a long time. So they're gonna be a good duo to watch out for. And then on the other team, I just like the Get Some Dis name. I love that name.
Yeah, I like that too. And he was in the league at least last season, if not the season
Hmm.
before. But he's looks like the lowest MMR on the Rook. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be seeing him. He is in the lobby, so maybe we will be seeing him. I'm definitely interested. It looks like in the lobby we got Benmar, Cottony, Drizzard, Get Some Dis Captain, Speed Demon. And I know personally, I've played a little bit against Speed Demon earlier today, and I gotta say, he's pretty good. I think that he's gonna be a person to watch here in this match.
Yeah, definitely. I hope he is. I hope you get to see some good gameplay here.
We are gonna get into this best of 5 match, Rooks versus Velocity, right here, right now. As the ball is floating in the mid, we're going to see Get Some of This go for it. He's going to have to 50 with Cottony as he gets sent out to the mid. Drizzard with the big one, but it's going to hit the top crossbar, and it looks like Velocity is just pelting the backboard right now. Speed Demon able to finally get it cleared to the side. Cottony, though, going to keep the pressure for Velocity. Drizzard trying to make something happen, not able to. Bmar is going to send it out. Game Captain tries to cut him off, but he's going to keep it. Cottony is going to get the clear to the mid. Game Captain's going to put one on, but Get Some Dis. Able to get in front of it. Cottony, though, is going to come in and clean it up for Velocity.
And good stuff from Cottony there. It's obviously Get Some Dis. Tries to make the save, but Cottony too fast for the last defender there and able to find the back of the net on that one.
And Velocity really turning on the aggressive offensive pressure early in this game, scoring their first goal less than a minute, but they've already put 5 shots on the net. And if the game continues like this, Chip, I think that Rooks are going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, definitely. I think Rooks need to maybe get their stream nerves off a little bit. Maybe that's what's going on with them, but Velocity just putting up a good show right now.
It could be stream nerves, I agree, especially being the Prospect League, which is higher than Novice, but still a little bit low on the what's the word I'm looking for? Totem pole, if you will, still fairly low. So these players still probably do catch a little bit of the nerves, especially in the first game, as we see the ball sort of ping pong back and forth in the mid. Drizzard's there. He's gonna go for the double, but no. Cottony again gonna come in and clean it up for Velocity.
That's also a great air dribble there from Drizzard, able to put on the backboard, and again Rook's not able to be fast enough to make that save, and Cottony there for the shot again, and now it's 2-0 in game 1.
I think we're starting to see a pattern here for Velocity. Put it on the backboard and let Cottony clean it up. Get some of this. Gonna try a little bit of his own. Almost is able to get that dunk, but game captain, oh my goodness, B. Mar also putting a heater on shot on net. But Velocity able to block both of those attempts. 3 minutes left on the clock here, and we're seeing a little bit more aggression out of the Rooks here, Chip.
Yeah, and the Rooks trying to come back in this game here, and they're trying, and he hits the crossbar. But that's great pressure there from Rooks.
Great pressure indeed. We got to see if they're going to be able to turn that aggression into any sort of conversion. They got 2 minutes, over 2 minutes, a little under 3 minutes to make something happen. Plenty of time on a Rocket League field to make 2 goals happen. Get some of this, going to have to 50 for it in the mid. It's going to go in the favor of the Pawns there, but it's going to get quickly cleared out by Cottony. Ben Marr just barely making that touch to send it to the side, and that would have been a goal from the angle that it was looking for me. Get some of this, going to put it with an awkward touch, sort of a back pass, but nobody from the Rooks ready for it. Get some of this, going to miss his touch off the sidewall. Ben Marr going to miss his touch as well. Cottony sending it back to Drizzard. Drizzard is going to put one just wide as it hits the post. Not that Velocity needed it there, Chip, but oh my goodness, and we see the same thing happening. Cottony for the cleanup with Velocity.
Yeah, it's a great dunk there from game captain, and Cottony just so fast the ball every single time, scoring all 3 goals for Velocity, and he's just been the playmaker.
Indeed, with a hat trick, Cottony is absolutely dominating the field here. As Ben Marr in the mid is going to try and set something up for the Pawns. Able to get it past one, almost able to get it past Cottony, but it gets pinched out to the side. Drizzard is going to send it down, get some of this, going to send it back. Game captain trying to get it to the mid. Speed Demon is going to send it out. Speed Demon off the ceiling is going to put it down. Cottony trying to stop it. Ben Marr almost able to sneak one past the defenders, but it gets hit wide. Get some of this, not able to finish up his touch. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock, and Velocity is up by 3. And this is starting to look pretty bleak for the Rooks here, Chip.
Yeah, Velocity just doing so good right now to keep that pressure, but Rooks, they've been finding a little bit, but just not enough, and only a few shots on net to show for there.
Unfortunately for them, only a few shots and a couple opportunities dropped. I think that they could have at least gotten it 1 or 2 goals at this point, but their accuracy just a little bit off. We'll have to see if they're able to sort of tune that in game 2. Not that they're out yet. They still have a chance, and this could be the beginning, but no, Cottony is going to send that away, break up any chance they had of scoring their first goal. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Rooks are still down by 3, and Cottony is gonna just make magic happen for Velocity.
Yeah, and Cottony again, just right there to take the shot. I mean, I think that's more of a defensive mistake there for Rooks, and they just need to clean that up.
Yeah, and they've been making these sorts of mistakes for most of the game. Get some of this, though. Has 4 saves, so he's been putting in the defensive work for the Rooks, but hasn't really paid off on the offensive side of their game. Game captain trying to make it happen, and a bit of a mishap as a double commit comes out for Rooks, and is going to allow Velocity with a 5th goal.
Yeah, Speed Demon dunks his own teammate there, and game captain just gets handed one for his first goal of the game, and making sure Cottony is not the only one scoring this game.
You hate to see that happen. Less than 10 seconds left, and this game is all but lost for the Rooks. They got to put it behind them and move forward to game 2, not get caught up in the devastating loss of game 1, 5-0 in favor of Velocity. And that's game 1 gonna go to Velocity as the ball touches the ground there. And I gotta wonder, Chip, how is Velocity gonna change anything moving forward? Or are they just gonna keep playing the same way? We know Rooks have to change something.
Yeah, the Rooks, they're gonna need to change something here, and they just, I don't know. Honestly, that was just so commanding there from Velocity. Just so many shots, just so good accuracy. There's just so much there that the Rooks need to fix.
Yeah, Velocity able to knock down 18 shots. And not to talk bad about the Rooks, get some of this, able to get 6 saves by the end of the match. Bmar able to get 3 of his own. But other than that, the Rooks weren't able to really put up any stats. No assists, no goals, and only a couple of shots. So hopefully they'll be able to sort of gather their thoughts and move forward as we get into this game 2. The players get here on the pitch. Bmar versus game captain on the kickoff. It's going to go in favor of Velocity. Drizzard trying for the double, but not going to get it. Game captain keeping the pressure for Velocity. Get some of this, going to pop it up in front. Cottney was there, and that was dangerous, but Speed Demon able to make the stop. Drizzard trying to get the dunk. Cottney misses his touch and then gets immediately demoed. Bmar gets it past 1, not able to get it past 2. Cottney gets it past Speed Demon. Cottney again, he's going to put a heater on. He's there for the double, but gets some of this with a big shot, but Drizzard is going to come in and clean it up for Velocity.
It's the same thing. Nothing's changed. Cottney just able to find that double. That was insane right there, but get some this, makes the save, and Drizzard able to find the back net on that one, and just a save, and then a second shot there from Velocity will just do it for him.
And Cottney already asserting his dominance on the field in this game 2, letting Rooks know that if you don't play your hardest, you are about to get swept by Velocity. Drizzard in the midfield is going to send it down. Get some of this, trying. He misses. Drizzard also misses. Bmar not able to beat Cottney in the midfield. Get some of this, sends it out, but Drizzard is going to put it on. Bmar able to get a big clear. Get some of this. Off the sidewall is going to miss his touch. Bmar 50 with Cottney as it gets pinched all the way back down to Rooks' defensive zone. Speed Demon going to hit it out. Not able to follow it, though. Game captain is going to miss his touch off the sidewall. Drizzard not getting the touch he's looking for, but get some of this. Not able to even get a touch. Speed Demon's going to send it out to the side. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. Velocity up by 1. And are you seeing anything different from the Rooks here, Chip?
I mean, not really. The scoreline hasn't gone up too much yet, but the Rooks are still so stuck in their half, and here's Drizzard almost finding a second touch there on that, but saved out, and the Rooks are still pretty stuck on their side right now.
Yeah, Drizzard almost with the stylish play right there. Not going to be able to secure a goal off of it. Cottney is going to send it up, but Cottney is going to go for a demo. He misses the demo on Speed Demon. Game captain trying to get a touch. He's not able to get it. Drizzard off the backboard, but I don't think anybody from Velocity's there. No. Game captain trying to get back, able to make the stop, getting in front of it. Cottney with a good save. Get some of this. Trying as he might, but Velocity's defense is just a brick wall at this moment. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Velocity still up by 1. Rooks not able to secure a goal yet. Cottney is going to send it out to the mid. Speed Demon is going to send it on net, but Drizzard's able to get the stop. Bmar not able to get his touch very close. Rooks can't afford missing stuff like this as we reach the halfway point here, Chip.
Yeah, Rooks aren't getting too many shots on net, and the shots they are getting, they're not finishing. So they need to change that. I mean, if they've finished their shots here, they could be winning 2-1.
And this is one of those situations, I always hate hearing people say it, but I feel like this is one of those situations where it needs to be said. You just got to get better. You just got to touch the ball and get it into the enemy's net. It's as simple as that. And Rooks just not able to do it yet. But they still got plenty of time on the clock, and they're only down by 1. So I'm sure they're trying the best that they can to make it happen. Cottney in the midfield, able to get it past the defender, but Bmar is going to send it back. The ball's floating in the mid. Speed Demon touches off of get some of this. Not what they were expecting. Drizzard is able to clear it out of Velocity's defensive zone. Bmar trying to take it out, but not able to. Game Captain almost securing a goal right there, but it's going to go high. Cottony with a bit of a weird backflip or half flip there, not able to get the recovery he was looking for. Drizzard up to Game Captain to send it down, trying to make something happen, but no, it gets sent out. Drizzard in the midfield to Bmar. Bmar to Speed Demon. Speed Demon gets it through one. Bmar trying to get it through another, but no, it's going to get sent down. Get some of this! No, it's wide as Drizzard is going to send it away. Less than a minute left on the clock, and Rooks losing, but Chip, Velocity is not scoring as many goals as they did in game one.
Yeah, no, Velocity still have a chance here, but they're not making it happen at the moment. Or not Velocity. Rooks still have a chance here, and they've had a couple shots, they just haven't been able to finish.
And they got 30 seconds left, so if they're gonna find the back of the net, they need to do it quick. Otherwise, they're gonna be putting themselves in the position of being down 2-0 in the series, which means they're gonna have to reverse sweep if they want to take the dub here tonight. Both of these teams, remember, have a 1-2 record, so one of these teams is gonna walk away 2-2, the other one's gonna walk away 1-3, and that was close. That could have been it for the Rooks, but it just wasn't. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to secure a goal here. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon, but no, there it's going to drop, and Velocity is going to take game two.
And Velocity just playing really well right now, actually. And I think, you know, they might not have scored as many goals that game, but they still had pretty solid defense.
Can't disagree with you there. Neither team able to get more than two saves. Both teams, I should say, getting 2 saves. But Velocity, I agree, playing a little bit slower than what we saw in the first game. But I'm thinking that they were probably doing that on purpose, thinking, well, let's just see Rooks. They're anticipating Rooks to turn it up aggressively, offensively, to get into their zone, to start pelting their net. So maybe they were thinking, let's just take it slow, let's be defensive, and see what these guys are actually capable of.
Yeah, definitely. I think Velocity, they still have the upper hand here, obviously, as they're up 2-0, but Rooks can definitely make a comeback here.
They certainly can. I believe in their ability. They just got to turn it on. But Velocity in line to get the sweep right here, right now. Chip, honestly, I'm starting to feel like I don't think I've casted anything but sweeps this season. I think there might be a curse for me.
How many sweeps have you casted? Oh, is that just in?
That's just in. Cottony's going to get a floater from his side of the field.
He just hit it on the field. It bounced.
Yeah,
and he still didn't save it.
Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. But I'd have to go back and watch the VODs, but I feel like if not every single match I've casted so far has been a sweep, a majority of them have.
Yeah, that's you got the caster curse there.
I got the caster curse, but it's not good for Nemesis. We need the content. Stop sweeping out here, people. Let's get some competition going. Let's get some of this. He's going to try and make something happen. He's going to send it straight to Drizzard. Drizzard to Cottony. Cottony's going to send it down, but Speed Demon is going to break it up. Drizzard's going to keep it going. Bmar and get some of this. Going to double commit there, but they're not going to get punished for it. Speed Demon, excuse me, sent one all the way down a Boomer, as there was a double commit there, but it's still in Velocity's defensive zone. Bmar is going to miss his touch. Get some of this. Also going to miss his touch, and then unfortunately hit the ball. Oh my gosh. I can't even cast that. That feels so bad.
You know, I've been standing up. I might have to sit down for this one. That was two goals there that were just all the Rooks' fault.
Some terrible miscommunications from the Rooks there, unfortunately, as their whole team their defensive just kind of breaks down. Velocity with the easy goal, and again, Cottony with a really nice pass right there.
And that one is actually Velocity. They're playing insane. That was a great pass there from Cottony over to Game Captain, and now it's 3-0 Velocity in their matchup here to take this game and take the series.
Yeah, and there's 3 minutes and... Oh, I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off there, Chip.
No, you can go.
And there's 3 minutes 37 seconds left. Velocity, as Chip just said, is up by 3. And this could be it right here. Get some of this. Not able to get it past Drizzard. Drizzard with a massive save right there. Trying to keep this blowout going. Get some of this. Is going to get a save of his own. Drizzard trying to get it on, but not able to. Get some of this. Sends it out. Game captain sends it back. Cottney up for the redirect, but it's going to be too high for him. Drizzard's going to send it back. Get some of this with a big clear. Sends it to the mid. Speed Demon trying to get it past the defense, but game captain's going to stop it. Bmar is going to take control of it. He's going to follow it. Try to get it past Cottney, but Cottney with the big block on him. Get some of this in the mid. Trying to make something happen off the backboard. Is somebody there? Bmar is there. The Speed Demon is there. But it's going to go just high as we reach the midway point. Chip, do you think there's anything? Can the Rooks come back at this point, or are they just too demoralized?
No.
No.
They can't.
No.
The Rooks are done and dusted in this one, in my opinion. I mean, they need a miracle, and if they can make it happen, then go for it.
We'll have to see if a miracle comes out for them in these last 2 minutes. I'm feeling inclined to agree with you here, Chip, as we're seeing just what seems to be the remnants of a completely demoralized team. I've been in this situation myself and know how it feels to just sort of, stop playing because you're like, well, no point anymore.
I mean, if they can keep the mindset up to just make it happen, then they definitely could. Oh my, that's a good shot right there, actually.
And that is exactly what they needed. That's the momentum that they needed. Minute 44 seconds on the clock as Bmar, scores the first goal for Rooks. That's not the first goal in the entire series, though, right?
No,
I
it
don't
is.
think so. It is? They've been blown out the whole... Oh, my goodness.
They were on the precipice of a perfect sweep as Cottney actually finds back in that there, but as I was going to say earlier, they could catch Velocity off guard. They could get a bit complacent, but as you can see there, Cottney just says, no, it's 3-goal lead again. You're done.
Done and dusted, as you said. It's looking more and more abysmal for Rooks. Every second that ticks down, they are still down by 3 and still having quite a few mistakes in the whiff department and the rotation department. See if they can clean things up a little bit in the last minute of this game. Get some of this with the 50. Get some of this again. Going to get it away from Cottney. This could be dangerous for him. Bmar able to get in front of it, send it to the side. Cottney with a little pop right there, trying to get it to the mid. Drizzard's going to send it back. Cottney's up, but he misses the touch. Get some of this with a clear. It's not going to clear as far as he needed it to. Game captain trying to make something happen as another double comes out for the Rooks. And another one comes out for the Rooks as Bmar and gets some of this. Can't decide who's going to go for the ball there. And we see a double commit from Velocity come out as both teammates missed that ball. Bmar able to get it past 1, able to get it past 2. No, Drizzard's going to make the stop, but he's going to follow it up and get it.
Bmar trying to make something happen here. They have 34 seconds to get 2 goals, and good touch there from Bmar to just follow that up. And they need a miracle here, as I said earlier.
Love the persistence there, and Bmar is obviously somebody who's, as I was saying earlier, maybe their mentality has sort of run its course, but Bmar showing us right there, no sir, I'm still 100% in this, going to play as hard as I can, but Cottney doesn't care. Cottney just, dude. I don't care.
Cottney freestyling on them. He read that touch off the back wall there, and he just freestyled over that touch. And Cottney, just been the playmaker this series. Absolutely, he's not carrying Velocity, but he's doing a lot of work for them.
True. He is. We have been saying his name arguably more than anybody else. Though Drizzard has been making quite a few assists throughout the whole thing, and even game captain made his made his mark in the assist department, but Cotney has absolutely taken the spotlight in this game, in this almost complete destruction of the Rooks. You hate to see it if you're a Rooks fan, and that's going to do it. Velocity is going to end it with the sweep right there in one of the most dominating fashions that we've seen on stream in Season 5.
Yeah, Velocity just made their, even though they're only 2-2 now, they made their statement there that they are a team. And even though they're 1-2 coming into this, they definitely showed that there's something.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think that any other prospects teams that are watching this are definitely going to be forced to put a little bit more respect on Velocity's name as they just came out of the gates, came through the doors shooting. I don't even know the euphemism I'm trying to use, but it was crazy.
Yeah, Velocity just doing so much there. And Rooks, they just look flat-footed there. They only scored 2 goals the entire series, so they couldn't make it happen that entire time.
They couldn't make it happen, but that is going to wrap us up for this first match. And we're going to take a little break here. And whenever we come back, we're going to be moving into the rival league where we're going to be seeing the Chiefs versus the Galaxy. And these cats are a little bit higher on the MMR scale. Well, actually, a lot a bit higher than what we just witnessed, as it skips a whole league. So this is gonna be the fire match of tonight. This is gonna be the killer. Rival Chiefs versus Galaxies. Chip, I appreciate you joining me here in the booth. Are you watching the stream? I don't know if there's anybody who gifted or anything. I only got one screen.
I'm not looking at the moment. I can check
right.
though. We actually have a sub from Sandsbar 23 minutes ago. He tier 1 subbed for 5 months, so he's been around for a long time.
Let's go, Sandsbar. Big shout out to Sandsbar coming in with the support. And everybody else, appreciate your support. Appreciate all the donations.
And Rockerman with the 15 months, the one and only.
We got to shout out Rockerman?
I mean, I guess we have to.
Rockerman! Shout out! No, definitely appreciate everybody, even Rocker Man. Anybody who has anything ill to say about Rocker Man needs to shut your mouth. He puts in so much work to this league. Put some respect on that man's name. Shout out to all the support from the community. If you're watching right now and you're not a part of this, you need to shoot on over to Discord, get in your player form, player registration form. There it is, player registration form. Get on a team. Get on these streams. Get a name for yourself. Get out here, win some money. There's a little bit of money. Let's do this.
Yeah, and it's actually going to be a bit longer to the next match than we think. Both teams have actually agreed to wait till 9:50 because one of the players can't make it that early to 9:30. So it's going to be a little bit to the next match. So
9:50, 5-0.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, you heard it, audience. You got plenty of time to go ahead and refill your drinks, use the bathroom, go take a jog around the block, whatever it is you people do with your free time. You got plenty of time, but we're going to be back 9:50 Eastern sharp. Rival Chiefs versus the Galaxy. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a banger.
What?